So now let us prepare for a time of quiet and of meditation, of going deeply within and connecting to that part of that divine point of God that is at the base of the medulla, that part of the brain, and it goes about halfway in to just the very base of those two lobes of the brain. It's connected to all of our sensory system operators, that nerve center that has access through the sense of sight, of hearing, of smelling, of tasting, and of feeling. It's also indirectly connected to the fifth chakra, which is that area of our personal truth. And Charles wrote in the 12 Powers of Man, under the chapter on Simon, the power of zeal, that we can activate this faculty within our body that is a direct point of contact for divine flow. And we can actually harness that energy and send it through our senses, both our spiritual inner senses and our outer senses, and activate a higher energy of them than what we experience on the earthly plane. This is the point where many people who have that ability to levitate, some of those Indian meditators that have taken their practice of meditation to a level that goes beyond the earthly realm. This is that connection point that Charles was talking about, that impulse of God that comes through us, and seeing it with divine eyes and divine hearing. Simon means hearing, an open ear to spiritual access. We can then begin to allow that flow of God to come through that point more easily, awakening that sense of the power of zeal and helping us recognize when we are craving something, desiring something, that divine impetus of desire is God. And when we allow it to be God and not our own ego, it opens up to possibilities we may not have thought about or seen ever before. So let us go to that space now. So let's take some deep cleansing breaths and just clear out any clutter you might have in your bodily self. Let us continue to breathe. And with each exhale, release, release, calm, center, breathe, peace. Breathe peace. The more deep, healthy breaths you take, the more cleansing you will do of all the systems of the body, including not just the nervous and sensual systems, but the digestive system, the circulatory system, the neurological system. You're cleansing all of that out for a fresh flow of new cells and new energy. So breathe and get completely centered and calm. Notice how easily your body goes into this space, especially if you've made meditation a habit. And just allow that feeling of God's light and love to gush through you. Feels so good to have that loving energy ever present at all times. Put your attention on that place where the power of zeal resides, that great connector to an energy source of the very manifestation of God's creations. This is like the birthing point, the navel of God's desires, So just feel that connection. Allow yourself to really feel it. You may feel a tingle, a vibration. Feel in your throat if there's any tightness, any raspiness. Have you been speaking your truth of who you truly are? This may be breaking loose if you have not been speaking your truth. If you have not been reminding yourself that you are a divine child, an heir to the riches of God's kingdom. Just knowing that opens that passageway up and allows that energy to flow freely from the point of zeal through your entire body. And as you focus on this space, let us see the color vibrant orange as it vibrates through us. That color of passion, of fire, of flame, of igniting great work. Allow yourself to literally sizzle with zeal. We ask for divine guidance as we enter this space of pure light. Your body is hungry for the work of God, zealous to know your purpose and your place. Allow your body to become willing and knowing that who you are is becoming. Breathe in the quiet of your inner vision, your inner hearing, your inner senses. See that magnificent screen, and on it the movie of you with God choreographing the highest and brightest version of the grandest vision of you that is on that screen. In the quiet of this time with God, watch that movie. Experience your grandest version of you, the God in you, the you that God created to be nobody but you. See that grand vision. Take time in this space. Allow those memories and those visions yet unseen to rise and fill this space. Feel everything God is bringing you right now through words, music, thoughts, ideas, scents, aroma, images, colors. Allow that to bloom. Breathe. Breathe. I would like you to take as much time as you need in this space. This is a very important power to bring forth. We have studied diligently the past 9 powers, and we have them in place. It is now time for zeal to bloom and ripen. That perfect idea of your space in this heaven on earth is waiting to show up. Stay as long as you need. Breathe. You can click off this video. Stay in that sacred space. Allow those images to come through and share them with me if you need help understanding them. God's got you. Keep that inner ear open, that inner screen plugged in. Spend the rest of the day with God. I'll see you on Wednesday. Blessings.